Come spend the day with me. I've been up almost all night with anxiety. So stupid. Late last night, I got an alert on my phone that my tire pressure in one of my tires was dangerously low. Got dressed in the middle of the night and went down to the garage, filled my tire pressure from 25 PSI to 45. But when I got up this morning, I went to check it again. And unfortunately, it had gone back down to the 30s. So I was like, obviously I have a slow leak. So I used this thing to inflate it again, called the dealership, and luckily they could fit me in. So I had to bring it back to the dealership to see what they had to say about it. Unfortunately, I had just also replaced this tire a few months earlier because I had another puncture and it couldn't be salvaged. Luckily, this time they could patch the puncture, so that was great. When I got home, I was like, yeah, work? What work? We're just giving up on this day. I'm going to go do something fun. So I decided to take Cooper on a little bike ride, and I was also waiting for Kurt to fix the tire pressure on my tires, but I bought this little tire inflator thing, which I'm kind of scared to use, but I was like, look, I'm a big girl. I can do it, and good thing I did because the front tire was also very low, like way too low, so whatever. We grew up and did that. Then I went over to Navy Pier because I'd wanted to get lunch from this place theater on the lake. Unfortunately, they said no dogs. Rude. So Navy Pier is very dog friendly, and Giordano's lets you have dogs out on the patio, which is great. They even brought Cooper a little dog bowl, which was lovely. Unfortunately for Cooper, there were these adorable little birds that were like taunting him. They were not scared of him at all. Not that he would do anything, but he wanted to make friends with them, and they were not so interested. So that was a bummer. I had my lunch, and then Cooper had been such a good boy that I took him to get a sweet treat as well. Surprisingly, for his sensitive stomach, he can't eat hardly anything, but for whatever reason, this ice cream does not seem to bother him at all. And he loves it. And it was super hot. So I was like, okay, we're going to give him a little treat. Then we continued on. As you can see, he's getting a little tired. He's like leaning up against his basket. I was just really enjoying the scenery, looking at the flowers and everything, but I also wanted to stop and let Cooper run around since he had been mostly in my basket. But tell me why this dog just ran back over to my bike and was like, yeah, can we go, please? He's so funny sometimes. So I was like, well, since we're here for you to run around and you don't want to run around, I guess I'll put you back in your basket, sir. He loves basket life. He's really been enjoying this. So I did eventually take him home, and I was so hot at this point. I was like, I'm going to head back up to the pool. Unfortunately for me, the hot tub is still under repair, and it looks like it's going to be that way for a while, but I did get to go into the pool for a little bit, which was so nice. And then I got a little crazy. Kurt had gotten me these Airhead Extreme things from a vending machine at Navy Pier the other day, so tell me why I had to have them again. I biked all the way back to Navy Pier. Figured maybe they'd have them in the candy shop or one of the 72 vending machines between the front and the end. No, only in the end. So I walked like all the way to the end, and then they were closing. So I took my sweet little treat and a bottle of water, and I decided to just go sit by the river walk, by where the lake and the river meets, and just enjoy it. It was so nice and relaxing. Have a great day.